give it a second here. This is the first time I've gone live on 2 streams at the same time. So we're Facebook Live, we're YouTube Live. I'm here today. First of all, my name is Jim Shelvy. I'm one of the co-founders of Nexcore. And I want to talk about something that a lot of people ask about way too often, but are truly unprepared for the answer. I want to talk about the myth of balance. So a lot of people quit their job, become an entrepreneur, start a business, and they say they want to do it because they want balance. Well, if you're doing it because you want balance, I suggest you do something else, because balance right now, especially in the beginning, when you're beginning your journey, when you're launching your business, it doesn't exist. You have to be prepared to be unbalanced if you ever want balance in your life later. So I welcome some comments as we go through this. We're going to take a few minutes today, and we're just going to share with you what it's like to be an entrepreneur and what it's like to lack balance. Eric Thomas, one of the mentors that I listen to for motivation, try and gather inspiration from, says, until you want success as bad as you want to breathe, you're not going to have it. And I agree with him, because when I started this journey, I've been an entrepreneur now for, over a dozen years. I've got fired from some really good gigs. And I found that in order to chase my dream, to do what I wanted to do, I had to be prepared to be significantly unbalanced. I'll sometimes go an entire day and I'll wonder why I'm tired or feeling lethargic. And it's, oh yeah, I forgot to eat since 5 o'clock yesterday. And I forgot to get a drink of water, or whatever the case may be. But for an entrepreneur, being unbalanced is just part of what you can expect. Let me give you a couple of examples. And this is where the balance finally begins for me. I've been doing this for a long time. And I made a commitment this year that I wasn't going to miss any of my son's baseball games. My son, Nicholas, is a fantastic baseball player. He's a fantastic football player, just a great athlete. And I'm to the point now where I can go to every single game and I can see it live. But that's because I spent 6 years missing almost every single game. And is it the best thing that could happen? No. But the end result is everything I expected. My son Andrew now is starting his first business. He's 7 years old. Look for Andrew's Very Good Lemonade coming to a place near you soon. But when I talk about balance, here's what I want to share with you. You have to be prepared to stay up late. You have to be prepared to work when others are enjoying their life. It was New Year's Eve one year, and we went over to a friend's house, and it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and I'm still working because it was the end of the month and I had things to do. I had goals to accomplish. And I'll never forget, my wife's friends came down into the basement. I was at their house working at their desk in their basement on New Year's Eve. And they said, wow, you're really working. And they said, I couldn't stand to have to work on New Year's Eve. And the thing that I will tell you is I wasn't working because someone told me I had to. I was working because I had something I had to do. I had a goal that I had to accomplish. I had a dream that I was chasing. And it isn't easy. Believe me, if it were easy, everybody would do it. There's a reason why more businesses fail than succeed. There's a reason why more people fail multiple times on the way to finding their success. I don't know the statistics, and most statistics are made up anyway, but I don't know how many light bulbs failed before the final light bulb was actually created and actually worked. But I work long hours. Sometimes I put in 16-hour days. Sometimes I put in 18-hour days. There have been times where it's 20 or 24 hours in a day. And the only reason it's not more is because that's all they give you, right? The same 24 hours for everyone. And the advice that I will give you in this business tip, and I said all that to come back to this point, but if you decide to embark on this journey, if you decide to take this leap into entrepreneurship, here's what you need to do. You need to tell everyone what you're going to do. Tell everyone what they could expect. Gary Vaynerchuk, another inspirational person in my life. I listen to his videos all the time. I've read his books, listened to his audiobooks. He said, you need to tell people what to expect. Otherwise, they're not going to know why you're walking around with a camera in your face all the time. and tell your family, tell your friends, tell your spouse, significant other, whatever, tell your kids what you're doing, but more importantly, tell them why you're doing it. Tell them why you need to miss some things for a season to be able to get your dreams accomplished. Another man that I listened to, Darnell Self, he said something to me that really resonated with me, and I'll share it with you. He said, sometimes you have to sell out and leave out so you can come back and help out. And when you're building this business, when you're building your dreams, when you're chasing your inspiration, it's important to know that you're going to have to do some things that are uncomfortable, some things that people don't understand, but you got to do it for a while. You got to work through those challenges. The myth is that you will have balance right away. Entrepreneurs are the only people that will work 80 hours a week for themselves so they can avoid working 40 hours a week for someone else. So if you want that goal, if you want to accomplish those dreams, if you want to fulfill whatever your life's desire is, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to be prepared to give up some things. You have to be prepared to sacrifice money, time, relationships. Take what you have that's most important, draw it in close, let them know what's going to happen over the next however long you plan for it to be, and share with them what you're going to do. And then the most important thing, go do it. Be unapologetic in your journey. Be fearless in your pursuit of your dreams and your passions. And if you can do that, if you can do it long enough with enough bravery, I guess is the right word. If you can do it long enough without fear, being brave, taking advantage of every opportunity that's given to you, then you have to understand there is no balance in the beginning. You'll miss things, you'll miss sleep, you'll miss time, you'll miss parties, you'll miss events. But in the end, when you're done, when you've reached your goals, you'll be able to make the commitment and say, I'm going to go to every football game. I'm going to go to every baseball game. I'm going to be there when my son, my daughter, my wife, my spouse, my whatever gets to do this. And then you won't have to ask for that day off. You won't have to ask for permission. So be prepared to be unbalanced so that you can have all the balance that all the hard work and all the hard efforts will afford you once you've paid the price. So to quote one more person, a gentleman named Brian Carruthers, who is one of the most influential people in my life, I'll share this with you. He said, either way, a price will be paid. You will either pay the price of sacrifice that begets success, or you will pay the price of regret. And I will tell you, the price of regret comes with interest, and it comes with penalties, and it comes with late fees, and it comes forever. So do what you have to do it well, do it with bravery, do it to spite everyone else, and chase your dreams. Be relentless in your pursuit. And most importantly, remember, balance is a myth, at least for right now. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Jim Shelvy with Nexcore. Have a great day.